Shouts out to the Dream Center in Atlanta, Georgia. Shouts out. This is this is the thing. This is the thing. Keep in mind, y'all. Let me give y'all a little bit of history. Jay Sean, what up? Or Jason, what's up? What's up? I don't know how many people are new to my chat, but welcome if you're new. This is the thing. I'm a church musician, right? And for years, we're talking about the 90s, right? For years, we've always brought certain elements from hip hop or R&B and put it in church music. Whether it's like with the shout and shuffle, whether it's with just a vibe, like just creating the vibe. You'll slip up, play a little song, and then you look at the other musician, and we smile and laugh, and then you play that joint another round, and then you just play the rest of the song, right? That's what we used to do in the 90s. Think about it like that. So when we're talking about this subject, I want y'all to put that in like your disclaimer. Like that's what this is. So the Dream Center in Georgia is a big church. The church is actually not that far from my house. And I've saw. Listen, everybody, y'all know I get hung up on the extras. Like, so I'm just say I saw. But I saw some people post about the Dream Center on Instagram, and they were talking about the church in Atlanta, Georgia is swag surfing. It's a debauchery of the spirit. The devil must be walking through the aisles of that church. Listen, y'all are awesome. Hold on, let me do this. Y'all are some bums for saying that. And guess what y'all do? She belong to the streets. Y'all belong to the streets. You belong to the streets. You belong to the streets. The reason I say that is this. When it comes to churches and when it comes to churches identifying with the community, what if this? Let's put this in context. This is the context. Let's say you have a church. You yourself right here. Let's say you have a church and you say, I need to appeal to everybody in my community. The average person in my community are black people. No, you know what? I don't even want to use black people. I don't want to use black people. The majority of the people in my community are white people. So you're going to say, how can I appeal to them? What type of music would they listen to? What type of activities would they like to have at the church where it draws them out and we can all participate in all this stuff, right? So when you start planning and you're doing the church, and then let's add this variable. Let's say that you are one of the biggest Christian artists in the United States of America, of the whole wide world, of the whole wide United States of America, Craig. Right? Possible, what up? So let's say you're that, and you say, well, we need to plan these activities. What type of things do we need to do to draw these people out to the church? For one, some of it's going to have the antics to it. You're going to be a little bit extra. But for two, we want to get people saved. We want to better their quality of life, all this stuff, right? So you're going to go in your think tank. You're going to say, white people, what can we do? What can we do? Actually, let's get Tim McGraw to come up and do a concert. Right? So you get Tim McGraw, come up, do a concert. You got barbecue grills going everywhere, pork spinning around on the grill. You're going to have some vegan stuff for the vegan people. And then you're going to have all of these things to cater to your community, right? This is with a white church. I'm talking about with a white church. And then after everybody leaves, they're going to say, yo, what? You know what? That was so fun. We had Tim McGraw up there. We had some pork ribs and pork. Listen, I forgot to tell y'all about the pork ribs. Oh. She belong to the streets. Oh, no. Pork rib don't belong to the streets. Pork rib need to be. I'm going to talk about that after I finish talking about the church. But anyway, everybody's going to leave that event and they're going to say, yo, what up? What up? Exactly. Hey. So everybody's going to say, you know what? We had fun. Ain't nobody gonna mention the fact that Tim McGraw was not a Christian artist. They're just gonna say we had fun, and they're gonna let that energy lie where it is. So why, when the black church does it, everybody get mad? Okay, I can't believe y'all gonna put that. Y'all gonna swag, sir. What? Yo, y'all need to stop it. We need to pick and choose our battles wisely. And the only reason I said I added the part about Tim McGraw is because the pastor of the Dream Center is William Murphy. Shouts out to William Murphy. He's a real one, yo. I might see if I can get him on the podcast. That would be dope. See if I can get him on the podcast. But the pastor of the church is one of the biggest Christian artists in the whole wide world. whole wide United States of America, world, period. Everybody's church is probably singing one of his songs in their services right now. Whenever y'all watching this podcast, whether it's on a Saturday, Sunday, whatever, somebody is singing William Murphy's song right now. Your grandmama is singing William Murphy's song right now while she's stirring the collard greens. Your daddy, I don't know, your daddy might not be singing it. Your daddy probably singing some Parliament Funkadelic. But let's just say, for conversational purposes, your daddy probably singing William Murphy's song right now while he grilling out. Challenge me. But no, like, I like when churches do random stuff like that. Another pastor that's here in Georgia, shouts out to Jamal Bryant. Y'all Jamal Bryant is one of the spiciest pastors ever. Jamal Bryant will wear this type, what I have on right now. Jamal Bryant will wear this on the pulpit. Well, you got to add some zeros to it because this is a little cheap joint. This cheap. He'll wear like some Fendi, something like that, and wear that on the pulpit. But I like him because, again, I do believe certain pastors appeal to certain demos. And oh my God, Tim. All right, we're going to talk. I've been putting this off for at least 3 podcasts, and I did not have it on my script for today. I was not going to talk about it. But since we're here, we're talking about pastors. Hey, girl. Shouts out to T. Jakes. I'll talk about it because this is my thing. Cause look, y'all know when I'm about to be in a Cape Fest. I got like the Cape Fest like this. Hold on, look at him. He about to cape. All right, so look, this is my thing. When it comes to certain pastors, right? And again, I'm from church. I'm from church world. I'm a church musician. I all of this stuff. I have to add all of this as a disclaimer because I do hold pastors. I do hold elders and all of those people at a high regard. Right? So before I put my name, touch not God's anointed. Touch not. Get your mouth off of the man of God. Yo, I be doing all that and then say some cuss words right after that. God ain't through with me. God's still working on me. Pray for you, brother. Pray for me. Where Kurt Franklin at? Kurt Franklin the cuss and pray for me. Yo, y'all know I'm not lying. Kurt Franklin will come in. Get your ass out. He gonna pray. Fuck. All right. Anyway. So, shouts out to Jakes. This is what I think about the whole TD Jakes thing. Tim, this is specifically for you. Since you asked the question, I thought that it was just gonna go away. I honestly thought that this whole conversation, I thought none of my followers would send it. I had 2 people. I'm not caping, but I am prolonging. I'm not caping, but I am prolonging to get to it. But no, honestly, I only had probably like 2 of my followers on Instagram send me the whole clip with TD Jakes and all that stuff. So this is my thing. I will say I feel like Jake's team may have failed him when it came to the idea of going to the Puff party. And again, y'all know I've talked about Puff before. Shouts out to Puff. Hey, listen, if there's a possibility of me getting money with people, I don't kill relationships. I never detonate relationships. Well, no, I have detonated a few relationships, but for the most part, no. If it's possible for us to come together and make something happen, I'm gonna have partnerships, right? So that's why I say shouts out to Puff, shouts out to Jakes. This is the thing. I think Jake's team failed him when it came to the decision to go to the party. Now, the thing is, if he went to the party based on a real relationship, I can't be mad at him. I do feel like people need pastors. I do feel like pastors need to get out here and get it out the mud. They do. I feel like a lot of the newer pastors have really embodied bringing the streets into the church. I think a lot of them have done a really good job of doing that. And we don't judge those people like the Mike Tides or Bishop Odes. He's skating. He be doing y'all. Yo, I'm gonna do the yo. What's the y'all know the skating? Ooh, that's our Bishop Odes. I like it though because where have we had those type of examples before these people? So that's why I like the Bishop O's. I like the Mike Tides. They come and bring different things to the church. Now, is some of it a little edgy? Yes. Is some of it a little bit borderline? Yes. I would not wear the low V neck in the pulpit. I would not do it. Would I wear the low V neck? Yes. If I've been working out for a season, yes, I'm gonna wear it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably wear the low V neck this summer. But on average, like I said, I don't think that I honestly, in my heart, I don't feel like Jakes did anything wrong. I don't know. I can't even say that I believe the whole allegations. I'm being very selective in how I address the allegations because I am on TikTok. So I'm being very, very careful on how I address certain allegations. But I can't, no. No. I believe wholeheartedly he was over there as support and I feel like he's Puff's spiritual father. That's my take. So if y'all thought y'all were gonna get me to be spicy, Jay, no, nope, nope. eh, you wrong, dog. That's my thing. I don't, that's just my take. That's my take. All right, all right. Say cool. All right, you gave me a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yo, everybody in the chat, welcome, welcome. First up.